Hey, how's it going? So this will be a quick review and impression of my Galaxy S6 phone here, trial really. I'll be taking it back today. This is a great phone. Picked it up at Costco like I do most of my stuff. Had 14 days to try it out and was going to keep it if I liked it, and I do, but there's one fatal flaw for me. So I'll get into that. But basically, this is bar none the best smartphone that's out there right now as of May 2015. It's got top specs. I don't really spend a lot of time on specs. You know it's one of the top phones, so I leave that alone. I mean, it's all relative in my opinion. So it is one of the top phones. Got some of the top specs in it for this at this time. Tomorrow it won't. Um, uh, it has, like the iPhone, it has only in-phone storage, so no external storage at all. That's a big bummer to me. So I went with the 64 gig. You know, they're $100 more with each increment up. I think it's $100 more for the 128. The 128 would probably be what I would get if I was absolutely going to go with this phone. They had the 64 gig in stock, so I went with that. No removable battery. That was a big minus to me. That's one of the reasons I've stayed away from the iPhone. Um, but it really, I hadn't had any issues with it. So with this, actually, I had some issues with the tablet that came with this. It's part of promotion. I'll do the tablet next. Um, but that one, the battery doesn't come out, and I needed to turn off the phone. It does eventually restart, so I guess they have it programmed in there to do a soft restart or something at some point. I'm not sure how they've worked that out, but regardless, I haven't needed on the phone to remove the battery, so it's been a non-issue. But on my old phone, I've had it freak out, 1 or 2 years into using the phone, it freaks out, and the way to reset it is to remove the battery. Otherwise, I think I'd probably just have to let it sit and use the battery up and then basically try and restart it, and hopefully it would be out of whatever funk it was in. So far, not a problem, but definitely a red flag. It could be a problem down the road. I haven't looked up anything yet. This is one of the top 5 slippery phones out there. It's just really sleek. Um, it's a good chance for you to drop it and crack the screen. I went right out the door with this particular um, Commander, the OtterBox Commander Pro, or Commander, or was it Commuter? Sorry, OtterBox Commuter. So they had it at Costco. I threw it in the cart. Girl at the register, she also talked me into this invisible first defender. It's basically just some tempered glass that lays over the top of your phone. I'm not sure how much that's really going to protect my phone. There's actually even a border around the glass. But she was saying, oh yeah, if you drop your phone, this will break, not your glass. Well, that's a pretty big leap of faith, but okay. Also at Costco, since we're talking about Costco, they gave me the bonus pack. They always have this stuff, these accessories. It's a car charger and a mount, which neither of which I need, but maybe you do. So overall, the phone is really snappy. It's really fast. Everything, my Game of War is fine on it. Um, Newsy, I blame this on their software and just compatibility with this phone, but it's really flaky. Sometimes videos don't play, sometimes the app won't even start. Um, so they'll probably work that out as time goes on, but it's just not reliable at the moment. I use it, I would be using it every day. Everything else that I was using seems to be fine. It's definitely an impressive phone. Let's see, what else we got here? It's the best hands down screen. Let's see, so what do we got on the screen? It's a 5.1-inch display. It's 2560 by 1440 quad HD. Some more specs for you, right? 577 pixels per inch. Super AMOLED, and it's very bright. Visible outdoors, you can see it pretty well. Probably the best I've ever seen a phone. Um, let's see, the camera. Camera takes really stunning pictures. Also, there's not you don't have to really do anything. You just open up your camera, point and click. So it's a 16 megapixel sensor with a max f1.9 aperture and an optical image stabilization. Also does 4K video and it has an LED flash. So it's state of the art as far as cameras go. It's definitely got the best camera. This Note 4 has the second best camera in my opinion. But this one being a little newer, they tweaked it a little bit more. The bad. So I don't like when I come in, when I get message alerts, if I click on them, they don't go in. I have to swipe the phone and then I have to pull down the message alert. It's just a UI thing, but it just seems so laborsome. And I mean, they're right there. The phone's not even locked and I can't click on it. So that kind of drove me batty. The reason it's going back is I do a lot of user testing, usertesting.com, check it out. It basically pays you for your opinion on websites, on whatever you specialize in. I specialize in technology, so um, you can do various tests for various companies, including Samsung, Microsoft, and also Joe's Flowers down the street. So um, check them out, little ad for them, but apparently this phone does not work with their software. So that's the main reason I'm bringing this little guy back. Otherwise, I'd probably hold on to it. And that Newsy's kind of flaky. I like to grab some videos through Newsy, and it's just not working on this phone very well. So I'd say those are the real bad things with this particular case. It's a little hard to plug in with this little trap door. Um, it's a nuisance more than anything. I wish they had something where I could just tuck it out of the way. I don't particularly need a cover here. I guess I could cut it off if I really wanted to, but I don't know. Anyways, so for now I'm going to return this phone, but overall, thumbs up. Um, Also, I'll mention Galaxy Gifts right here, the Galaxy Essentials. So Galaxy Gifts, it basically it's just a bunch of trials. There's nothing special in the software that's should make you consider buying the phone. This is like I think a $750 phone plus all the accessories and crap. Um, so it's not cheap. So if you have a working phone, you have a Note 2 or you have a Note 3, I wouldn't bother upgrading until you have to, like me, either you do something stupid and try and replace the glass and fail, or you drop your phone or whatnot. But I wouldn't go out and purchase a new phone like this yet, unless you needed a bump up in your camera, you needed to see your phone outside, um, and you're having trouble with your current phone. Um, or I mean, I'm sure you can think of a couple other reasons. You need a faster gaming machine or whatever. But for the most part, if you're on, say, a Note 2 or above, you're fine. I don't think you should replace it. But if you have to, or if you uh, uh, put yourself in a situation where you need to, then I'd say this is an excellent upgrade. Um, Also look online to see if they have any deals. I know that AT&T has a deal right now where they're giving these away with if you subscribe to a certain plan of theirs. So that's worth looking into. But for the most part, great phone. Sorry to be taking it back, but it's actually focus. Focus. It's actually not going to meet my needs, and mainly, I think the biggest issue for me is that user testing isn't working for it. When I load up the user testing app, it says that the it says no, non-ARM processor not compatible, architecture mismatch. So I need to verify with them that that is the case, and if so, then I'll take this back. If not, then I'll try and fix that problem. But right now, it does look like that is not going to work with their software, and um, once again, usertesting.com. Great little place to earn some extra cash doing user testings, and it's a lot of fun too. All right, hope that's helpful to you guys. Definitely an awesome phone. If you're thinking about it, if you need it,